Thanks for participating in this webcast. I'm Dr. Bob Oates of the Curriculum Revitalization Project and work for Southern Illinois University Carbondale, the Center for Workforce Development, with our offices here in Springfield, Illinois. This is part of the Curriculum Revitalization Project of the Illinois State Board of Education. We're going to take a look at the agenda for this webcast in the next slide. And today we're going to be talking about the opening page of the ilcte.org website. This is a site that's available to anyone who logs on to the internet with the ilcte.org. But on the other hand, it also links to the MyCart lesson libraries, which are available to any educator in the state of Illinois. Now we're going to talk about that link to the MyCart materials just very briefly today, and then we're going to talk about the features that are available on this opening page of ilcte.org. And that includes a calendar of upcoming events, helpful links, videos and webcasts, and some other features that can be used in conjunction with the MyCart materials. So now let's click on the opening page of the ilcte.org. This is what you see when you open this particular page. If you scroll down to the bottom so that you can see some icons that are down at the bottom, there are also links then to various content areas in the MyCart libraries. We're not going to worry about these today, but you can see that they match up very much with those labels that are above. So you see there's one for agriculture, you see the mouse coming out of the ear of corn, and so forth. Now, way over on the right-hand side, you see the technology and engineering education tag that we're going to be used to talk about, since I am the facilitator for the technology and engineering education area of the Curriculum Revitalization Project, and also work with the counseling initiative for that project as well. Well, let's go on back to the top of the screen, and you see the first tab in blue would then link you over to the MyCart material. So we won't worry about this today. In a subsequent webcast, we'll be taking care of that particular feature. Let's go to the next one, the light blue. It's helpful links. And if you click on that, you're going to see a list of helpful links. Now, a feature for you as a teacher is that we, as the facilitators and the staff here at the Center for Workforce Development and the Curriculum Revitalization Project, have done the research to find these links for you. So it can be a benefit in saving you some time to find useful material to share with your students or for your own interest in professional development. So you can, of course, show all links, but any of the areas are available for you to use. Right now, because we're focusing on technology and engineering education, we'll go down to that bottom link and click on that. And you see there's a list of titles or areas that you can research going on that will be of interest to technology and engineering education teachers. Now I'm going to just ask to go to the third one down from the top, the automotive. And if we click on that, we're going to see a list of things that can be accessed, helpful links and sites that might be useful. Now I kind of like the Car Talk feature from National Public Radio. I like to listen to Tom and Ray Magliazzi. So let's click on that and see how that goes to their particular site. You can take this and then, of course, to maximize it. And you can see that you can get features like that. And it might be something that can be used to get some interest approach for your classes, because many people are aware of what the Magliazzi brothers do. So let's move on and go back to the top of the list, and we can go directly then to the calendar feature that's on the web page. The calendar feature presents events that are around the state, that are hosted around the state for various regional areas, and it's useful to take a look at those to see if there's one that's close to you that might be of interest. And not only is it just the date and the time and the place, but there's also a brief description. If you see in the bottom tab, you'll see on this first one that there's a brief description of that event. It should also tell you how to get connected with the responsible party and if there is a fee or not. So let's go on to the next tab. The next tab is webcast list. These are programs, webcasts, and webinars that have been developed over the course of the Curriculum Revitalization Project. And there's some that are fairly lengthy. Most of them are fairly short, and they are presented on YouTube, sometimes on TeacherTube. So let's just, to show what one looks like, click on the very first one. This one happens to be one that's useful for everybody about iPad presentations and use in any classes. This one happens to be hosted by the business and marketing
project.
Facilitator of the Curriculum Revitalization Project. You see, she's talking, she's going to be demonstrating the use of the iPads in the classroom. So that's available to you and to any educator, especially the educators in the state of Illinois, because the Curriculum Revitalization Project is a special initiative of the Illinois State Board of Education. Well, let's go on to the next tab. I hope, though, that you will explore some of these webcasts because they are interesting and can help you in your professional development. So we go to the last tab that's in yellow on the right, and we click on that, and we find a very important feature because this is the way, the path to be able to get to a logon that you can have so that you can go into the MyCart lesson libraries. Now you can see that over there is a way to fill in your name and your email, and your login is going to be sent to you by email, so that's very important. But in the comments section, it's very, very important for you to indicate to our staff that what you are requesting is a logon. Now if you have any difficulties or any questions about the website or about the project, you can also list those there in support. But it's really essential to let the staff member know that you are asking for the logon password for the MyCart. And it'll do it very, very quickly for you. Another important thing for understanding how we are reaching various school districts is for you to include your school. So please remember to ask for the logon and then also indicate not only your name and your email address, but your school, if at all possible, that you can remember that, because it is important that they keep tabs on which schools are being represented. So that's an important feature, the support tab. Let's go back now to take a look in a review. So what we covered was how this relates to the MyCart lesson library, and we also talked about the calendar that covers the upcoming events that may be of interest to you for professional development, and helpful links, and then also a feature that includes the videos and webcasts that are produced to this date and also those that are being added. And often there are messages that will be sent to you when you do get your logon if there's new material available. But that will come after you get your logon and the ability to access the lesson libraries, and also the e-units that support the lesson libraries and other features. Now I'd like to go to a contact site and information if I can, and if you have the need and would like to have further information, or if you'd like to access me by telephone, be glad to talk to you. I'm Dr. Bob Oates, and I'm available at 217-303-5844. Any of our staff would be glad to help you, but I'm glad to talk to you directly, and that is my direct number. Or email me at rhoates@cbhi.edu. CWD, the Center for Workforce Development, .siu.carbondale.edu. And thank you for participating in this webcast. Hope to hear from you.